just got the stove going on this fall hot tenting trip. Steph and I hiked into one of my favorite backcountry campgrounds out there, and with our packs only weighing an average of 30 pounds, we were able to bring a ton of stuff in order to stay entertained, stay warm, and have fun. And really the hot tent that we brought with us is really awesome. So excited to share with you guys everything that we brought with us, kind of our routine once we got to camp and everything that we did, and take you along on this journey. So just at the trailhead here, it is not a warm day, but Steffi Poo and I, we've got some bigger packs, got some stuff in them. Our packs don't weigh too much though. How much does your pack weigh?
I think 26 pounds.
26, nice. Mine.
Including the wine.
Including the wine. Oh yeah, we got some nice treats here for us, some nice Vickies, some wine there. But we'll show you everything that we got in our pack for this fall trip once we get to camp. We're gonna be doing a nice little overnight here to Big Elbow Campground, one of my favorite spots. Not too long of a trip, which is sweet for a fall, cold day. It's below freezing already just after 3 p.m. in the afternoon. And it's gonna be getting down to -7 degrees Celsius tonight, or under 20 degrees Fahrenheit. But we're ready for it. We have the gear to stay comfortable, have fun. And this is a trip we've both been looking forward to all week. So looking forward to getting to camp, especially, and getting that hot tent set up. So you guys probably know, if you've watched my last few videos, what I like to bring when the temperatures drop and we're fall backpacking. But you might be curious, and I'm curious, what kind of the 3 items Steph likes to bring in order to be more comfortable during cold weather trips and fall backpacking.
Okay, my first one has to be down mitts. My hands, they're pretty warm right now, but they get very cold at camp. Hot apple cider is definitely another one. Throw a little whiskey in there.
Nice, yeah. Oh, we brought that on this trip.
We did.
And we also have cinnamon as well. So that should be really nice to have. And what about the third one?
Definitely a sleeping bag, not a quilt. I love my sleeping bag. I love being cocooned. I know this guy doesn't, but I love sleeping bags, so that would have to be my third for sure.
Wait for me! So we made it to the Big Elbow Campground. We got a bunch of wood here. Steph's stoked because while I set up the tent, she's gonna be collecting firewood. I think her job's gonna be pretty easy. And then we'll take you on a little bit of a trip around camp life for us when we're out here fall camping and using the hot tent. Steph's already going, look at her. What a good little worker. So I got the hot tent set up. This is one that you guys have seen before. This is the 3FUL Tribe tent. It's huge, but they made some improvements. This is a new and upgrade version over the one I had last year. Yeah, really excited to have this new version of this tent. It's an awesome hot tent, and this is the hot tent stove that I have here, brand new. Here's a stove from Polmolly. I've heard really good things about their stoves. And then here, I'll just move this like this. And get a good look at everything that's in here. So here we have the stove, and what's really cool about this one is that it's a folding stove. So legs just fold out like that. Close this door here. The door and the back just open up. The sides fold up, and then you just slide it all together. It's like crazy how easy it is to set this stove up, and it's pretty lightweight as well. It's a titanium stove, so really happy with having this and excited to try it out. As you can see, it's not the biggest stove in the world, but it should do the trick for us tonight. We have a lot of wood. We'll just keep feeding it. So let's go throw this in the tent. And now for the worst part of a brand new hot tent stove, and that's getting the chimney rolled up. So they come rolled like this, but then you need to get it rolled lengthwise. And when you first do it, it's really quite a pain in the butt. But once you get the first bird in, then it's not too bad. So let's see. This might take me a while, and I might need Steph to help me out. So you guys get to watch me struggle for a bit. Really nice fire starter from Bigfoot Bushcraft. They make these little fire starters that work really well. Let's get a little base in there. Ooh, this is a tiny stove. Get it going. So what I'm doing now is I have a different strategy. Splitting the wood a little bit, sawing it, and then stomping it, and then I get small enough pieces to put into the stove. So here are our sleep systems. This is the Sea to Summit Sparks. This is a men's sleeping bag, and it's rated down to -9 degrees Celsius comfort rating. And this is Steph's women's Sea to Summit Flame, and it's rated to the same comfort rating for women. So we should be good to the same temperature with these two sleeping bags. But then she has the Sea to Summit Etherlight XT Extreme sleeping pad that she's using here. This pad is so comfortable, so warm. Yeah, really jealous that she gets to use that. But I'm on the trusted Thermarest X-Therm. This sleeping pad is one of the lightest and warmest on the market. So really good. And Trekology 2.0 pillow, and Steph's using the Mech Deluxe pillow over there. So now that we kind of got our cozy little home, this is actually a really big hot tent. We get both of our wide sleeping pads in here. We're using a, I think this is just a Mylar, but with some foam in it, matting underneath that, just so we're not laying bare on the ground. And then we got our chairs and tables and a glass of wine. We're gonna boil our water and cook our food right on a stove here. And we have some really good meals. We have Steph's favorite meal today, so we'll show you that. We'll show you that as we get cooking here.
Okay, this might be weird, but I wanted to show you guys how the bathroom has all of this toilet paper. So luxurious. Justin's gonna be so excited about this.
So Steph's got one of her pieces of gear on, her little down mittens. Her hands get really cold, so that's part of the reason we bring the hot tent, keep everyone warm, and the down mittens definitely help. We'll post links in the video description to all this gear that we're talking about today if you want to check it out. And then what do we got for dinner today, Steph Rooney?
Well, got some good to go
chicken pho.
Good to go chicken pho.
So that's my meal, and then Steph's favorite meal,
Bushka's Kitchen Hearty Harvest.
That one's so good.
It's so good.
That's one with wild boar, vegetables, and that's like a risotto kind of thing?
It's so good, yeah. I will have this every time I go camping from now on.
Yeah, it's
so good.
If you guys watch my GDT trip video and then my post-trip food rundown, then you'll know that that's one of my favorite meals out there. So good.
It's boiling.
Woo. Dinner time. Oh, this is actually a lot of water in here.
Yeah, I just poured like basically a whole liter.
There we go, and then 350, perfect. I'll give those a stir. Bushka's Kitchen, and here's the pho right here. How's the first bite?
So good.
Is it everything you remember?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
So good.
Not bad. So this is the FloraGuard saw. It's under $20, I think. I think it was like $15 US. And it's the second trip I've used it on. It's working really well. I don't think it's gonna replace my Silky, but a good option if you are looking for a saw at a more affordable price than the Silkies. It's time for the pho. Basically, this looks like soup. Check it out. Yum, yum, yum. We're gonna finish eating up here, and then I'll show you guys what we have in store after dinner, because we still got like, well, we go to bed pretty early. We go to bed at like 8:30.
We have like 2 hours.
It's 7 o'clock right now, so we'll be up for a bit. But I brought some things to entertain us, and a lot of it I'm able to share with you guys. Okay, I'm done all my chores, so I'm gonna switch out of my boots here, put on my booties. Steph and I actually have matching booties. Look at these, and just started snowing. I think you can hear it on the walls. Oh, that'll be cool if we wake up to like a little bit of snowfall in the ground. That'd be really fun. Yeah, so I think in the wintertime especially, having like a nice pair of booties to slide your feet into. Oh yeah, that's the ticket. And then for fun to pass some time tonight, brought the crib board. This is like not ultralight, but definitely a little bit more lightweight than like those big wooden ones. You got a little bit of wine. How much wine do we got left there?
Oh, a lot.
You got half a bottle of wine, so
more than half, yeah.
this crib game is gonna get interesting quickly, and gonna keep the hot stove going here. Got a lot of wood prepared, and then yeah, it'd be nice to get cozy in bed. I think we're probably just gonna keep playing and call the night with you guys and just enjoy ourselves, and we'll touch base in the morning and let you know how our sleep went, because really curious to see what your thoughts are on that sleeping bag.
Yeah, me too.
Good morning, guys. It is well below freezing outside, so I'm gonna be getting this stove going so that Steph has a nice warm tent to wake up to. That's one of my favorite things about hot tenting, is when it's really cold out, you can get the stove going and then do all of your morning things like getting coffee ready, eating breakfast, and packing up in the nice warm comfort of a tent. And then once we get some coffee into Steph, we'll talk about how well we slept last night, because it did get pretty cold. So I got all my wood processed last night while it was still warm in here, so it should be pretty easy to get the stove going. Burnt down pretty well last night. There's a couple reasons why we don't keep the stove going over the course of the night. Number one, it's just a huge pain in the butt to have to keep feeding wood in here. The little stove like this will only keep putting out good heat for about an hour. And then the second reason is that we don't want to get carbon monoxide poisoning. So that wouldn't be fun. But yeah, use these little fire starters again. You just kind of twist them up. Gets the cotton all nice and good there. And I use one to light the other one. I think she's just waking up now. Do you want me to get some coffee going?
Yes, please.
Okay. So we're gonna just we have a pot of water from yesterday. Just gonna throw this onto the stove, and the stove gets warm enough that we can just boil the water just right on the stove here, which is really nice. Saves a lot of fuel. What you got for coffee there?
Menace Cafe straw.
Nice.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a Starbucks cafe mocha. And for breakfast, we have homemade oatmeal, these recipe bags. These things are awesome. Mm-hmm. And yeah, some oatmeal in there, chocolate chips, and dried berries. So now we got some coffee in you. How'd you sleep last night?
I slept well. It was pretty cold though. There was a lot of wind coming in under the tent right into my sleeping bag all night.
You guys can actually probably see the gap right there. That was blowing wind straight into Steph.
I was just protecting Justin, sleeping all warm and cozy.
It's true. I was actually almost too warm in just like very thin merino wool base layers. It's, yeah.
Yeah, it got
Thank
better.
you.
It got better once. I like to sleep with my pillow in my sleeping bag, in the hood of it because it's really cozy. But once I took that out and actually did the sleeping bag up around my neck as it's supposed to be, it was much better. So lesson learned.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, it was cozy for sure, other than the wind.
Yeah. So I think next time we'll figure out how to get the tent down a little bit lower so there's no wind blowing into Steph. So that was a great trip.
Yeah.
What video should people go check out next?
Top 5 fall tips.
Yeah, go check out the video. I'll post it right over Steph's face right there. 5 tips for fall backpacking. If you want to be able to enjoy backpacking in the fall, then definitely go check that video out.